My name's Julia Papworth. I teach on the MAP CP programme, which is the Masters in Applied Positive Psychology and Coaching Psychology. And my role is a lecturer in coaching psychology, so I teach the first module of that programme. So we have a very large number of distance learning students, and we have on-campus students as well for the Masters programme. So this year it solved a huge amount of problems in terms of being able to deliver, especially the distance learning programme. It's provided us a platform for communication, it's provided a platform for meeting online, for students to work with each other and for collaborative learning. And it's a wonderful communication device. It's got everything in one package. Specifically for coaching, they have to work in triads, so them being able to meet with each other in what's called a chat room or a private space, so they can just link up with other students and then coach each other online, and it doesn't matter where they are in the world. So we've had distance learners and on-campus students collaborating in doing triad coaching. Plus we've been able to deliver all the webinars through that, so they can be seen and heard and contribute, and they can also go out into what's called breakout rooms, so that they can actually, it's a bit like we're sitting in one room at the moment, and it's like having 5 other rooms that the students can go into. And what's really good about it is, as a lecturer, I can move between all of the spaces that the students are and listen to their conversations and interject or not interject. And within that context you can put files up, you can send them pictures, it's a completely interactive device. It's been wonderful, it's been a godsend actually in terms of the distance learning, and it's not glitchy, like Skype can be really glitchy and have problems, where Teams haven't really had that many problems. In terms of student learning, there's been a lot of collaboration between the students and form of communication, so if they have a question they can get it answered almost immediately, because it's done in a text style, and the streams will follow each other, so, like on WhatsApp or Messenger, you see what the conversation's been between multiple people, so you can follow the stream, which is more difficult on email. So it's really made communication simpler, and you can link your Moodle pages into it, so the students can actually read all their files in it, look at the Moodle page inside of it, get their assessments inside of it, and it just holds everything together for the programme. It solved so many problems for me. To start with, there was a little bit of but some lecturers are using Skype and now we've got to learn something else, but I think that's just a reticence for change in terms of using new technology. But once they all got the hang of it, they were all online on time. They said the biggest piece of feedback was that they were able to ask a question and it was answered very quickly. And it's very easy to send files and communicate, because again it keeps all streams of conversation together. And the other one was the collaborative work, being able to work with other students, especially those in distance learning communities, because they were able to put a notice up on the what's called the general platform, and if they had a question, I didn't always have to answer it, the other students would answer, and so it became a very peer supportive environment, and that they really enjoyed that. They wanted to see it across all modules. It was more the disparity about it being in some modules and not in others, but I think if the university are bringing it online for everyone to use, then that piece of feedback will disappear. You can create meetings inside of it, so let's say if I wanted to chat with you on Teams, I'd just send you a chat and we would meet in that chat room. If there was 10 of people wanted to meet, I would just create a meeting, add those 10 people in, and then it happens in that space, and that always then stays open, so if those people want to go back and meet again, they can. And they are what's called private chats, and then you can have team chats, so in terms of collaboration with other team members, using sharing resources, sharing ideas. A lot of our students actually shared videos or shared resources that I hadn't given them, TED Talks, stuff like that. So, and that's all done inside the team itself. But yeah, it's a great communication device, and I would say I'm probably, my emails have gone, so if I had 100 emails, I probably get 10 now in comparison, because the students all do it through Teams. So it's massively reduced that, oh my God, with the inbox. Watch some of the videos that this university are putting out in how to use it. It's worth creating their own video to teach how to use it as well, because obviously if you can teach it, you know it. Ask lecturers who've already been using it what they can do, and maybe join a couple of webinars so that they can actually see it live in action. Even if they don't participate, they actually have the experience of it before they try it out with the students. I mean, I used to, when I didn't have that opportunity, so I used to like contact one of the other lecturers at 7 o'clock at night and say, can I just work out how to do this? So I had to find that out for myself. But a lot of those videos are going to be produced so that you don't have to go, the other lecturers don't have to go through that process. But it's trial and error, you know, it's very straightforward, but it's a new way of thinking, so you just have to persevere with it, and the students get it really quickly.